Hi guys! If you're new to my channel, my name is Rachelle, and if you're not new to my channel, welcome back to my channel. My parents are yelling. They're very loud. I don't know if you could hear them. They're not done yelling yet. Okay, they're done. If you clicked on this video, you probably know what this video is because you read the title, and that's why you clicked this video. Oh, I got a text. Anyways, I'm gonna share with you some tips to save on brand name clothing because I feel like a lot of us are in the same boat where we're students who feel broke, but at the same time you wanna stay up to date on the clothing trends. So yeah, if you feel that way, this video will be so helpful for you because that's how I feel literally all the time. I am a full-time student and I don't have a full-time job, so you know, you gotta save somehow while keeping up with the trends of today's generation, day and age, era. I don't know what you call it. You get the point. You should definitely stay till the end of this video because I think the last tip that I am gonna give you guys is probably the most useful when it comes to shopping, so stay till the end of this video. But before we get started in this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel. You can click the big red subscribe button down in the description box below, or if you're on a computer or desktop, there is a subscribe button in the bottom right corner of this video. And without further ado, let's get started in this video. Okay, so my first tip is to go thrifting. I feel like a lot of teenagers right now already go thrifting, but if you haven't gone thrifting yet, I would highly suggest going thrifting. A lot of the times, the used clothing is actually in very good condition, and sometimes they're pretty much brand new. So you could definitely find really good stuff while thrifting. And when you go thrifting, you could always find vintage stuff. So when people donate clothes, it's always old clothing. But at the same time, sometimes they donate vintage clothing. And I know that vintage clothing is making a real comeback right now. So if you want those vintage finds, thrifting is probably your best option. Also, when you're thrifting, you could sometimes find really good brand names. Maybe even expensive brand names. For example, one time when I was thrifting, I actually found Lululemon tank tops. I found 2 of them and I bought both of them because when I used to figure skate, they were always the best tops to wear for training in the summers. So I was like, this is a snag deal. I got them for like, I don't know, maybe like $20 for 2. Usually I would say one shirt costs like maybe $60, maybe more expensive or less, I don't know. So thrifting was a really good find to save on athletic clothing that I actually liked wearing. The only thing I would say about thrifting is that you really have to be in the mood to thrift. What I mean when I say that is that you want to have the motivation to go thrifting. I would say thrifting takes a decent amount of effort to actually look through all the clothing and to see what you like. You really have to want to be there to actually look through everything. You can't just, you know, go in and look through a few things and expect to find something right away. You really have to be there for a while and just take your sweet time looking through everything because that's when you find something good, when you look through everything. The second tip I have for you guys is to go shopping in your parents' closet. They probably have clothing from back in their day that they used to wear and now they're coming back in style. So you never know, you could be very lucky and find something good in there. Right now, mom jeans are really in style. So go take a pair of her jeans. They could be a perfect mom jean fit. But yeah, honestly, shopping in your parents' closet, you never know what you're gonna find. And plus, because they already own it, you don't have to buy it. That means you're saving because you don't have to spend any money to get it. One of the times I went shopping in my parents' closet was when I wanted an oversized rugby shirt and I could not find one in the thrift store. I was looking so hard and I went to a few thrift stores and I just couldn't find it at all. I also looked during different seasons too and I still couldn't find it for the longest time. So I decided to look in my dad's closet and I found a Tommy Hilfiger rugby shirt. He no longer wears it anymore, so I took it and now I have an oversized rugby shirt. So yeah, I spent so long trying to look for a shirt in thrift stores. Meanwhile, there was one down the hallway in my parents' closet. The next thing I have for you is to shop in the kids section for shoes. So this actually only works for sneakers. Basically, a lot of the mainstream sneakers from brands like Converse, Vans, Nike, Adidas, and many more all make the design and the look of the shoe the same for adults and kids. So you basically get the same thing for half its price. I would say that they sometimes make kids shoes all the way up to size 6 or 7 boys. Boys shoes are about 2 sizes up from women's. For example, I am a size 6 women's, so I usually buy boys, kids shoes at a size 4 or 4.5 depending on the brand. All of my sneakers are the mainstream ones. For example, I have these Nike Air Force Ones. These are size 4.5 kids. I have the Adidas Superstars. These are kids 4.5 as well. I have these checkerboard Vans. I also have these old school Vans as well. These are size 5. So if you thought you couldn't fit into kids' shoes, you probably can. That is how I've been saving on my sneakers. And if you fit in boys and you've been buying adult shoes, you really are not getting the best deal. Another tip I have for you guys is to keep an eye out for deals in regular stores. A lot of the times the deals in stores fluctuate. It could be like 50% off one week and then it'll go down to buy one get one free the next week. Sometimes I notice they have deals on just bottoms or just tops of a specific kind, so I guess that's something to just keep tabs on, because something you want or a type of shirt you want or whatever is not on sale one week but then the next week it is. So keep an eye out on the items you want. One of the places where the prices fluctuate a lot is Amazon. Amazon is not really a clothing brand name, but I guess you can buy clothes on it. Anyways, Amazon prices fluctuate so much, and what I mean by this is that one day something could be like 10% off and the next day it's like 30% off. I've noticed this happen so many times. Like I had my eye on something and I'm just like, oh, it's at 30% off right now, and then I decided to wait it out a little bit to see if it would increase the discount. But no, it did not, because the next day it was only like 15% off. For something like Amazon, I suggest you buy it right away when you think it's a good deal, because really the next day the price could be completely different and it could be a lot more money. So this next tip is probably already a given, but it is to shop at outlets. Outlets always have deals. Sometimes they might not be good deals, but they always have deals that you will not see at a regular mall. Sometimes in stores, they will have the same product in the mall and in the outlet. When it's in the outlet, there might not necessarily be a deal for that item, but there is like some kind of deal the store is having that day that can apply to that product, which a regular mall won't give you. Although they don't have the best discounts on the newer items, I would still say it's worth it because you are getting like at least a couple dollars off. So this next tip I do a lot, and it is to shop when the season is over. You probably know that stores sell clothing based on the season. For example, it is winter right now, so all the cute long sleeve tees or knitted sweaters would be full price now. But in like a month or two, when it's hitting spring, these winterish clothing items will go on sale because they want to get rid of it. So there is one downfall to that, and that is once you buy it, you're not able to wear it. You would have to wait till the season comes back to wear it. Personally, buying something at a specific time and then wearing it for the first time months later, that doesn't really bother me, but I know it may bother some people, so I guess it's like a give and take. Like, would you rather save and buy when the season is over, or would you rather get it for full price during the season so you could wear it right away? That's something you have to decide for yourself. This next idea is definitely a given, and I don't know if I have to say it, but I'm just gonna include it anyways, and that is to shop in the sale section. There are actually good finds in the sale section. You don't even know. The sad thing about that is that the quantity is limited, so I guess you just have to hope that the sale section has what you're looking for in your size. This next tip, don't come at me for this, but I am suggesting you shop for lookalikes instead of buying the actual brand. A lot of the times for a lot of stores, you're buying simply just like a t-shirt or a crop top or whatever that many other stores have, but you are only buying it from that store because of the brand. So you are basically buying the brand and not the actual clothing item. For example, Brandy Melville sells pretty basic clothing. This is in Canadian dollars, but their clothing, their tanks or their long sleeve tees can go up to $50. Meanwhile, you could buy the same thing or a lookalike from Garage for like $30. So if you buy from Garage, you basically save $20 on the exact same item. And in all honesty, no one is gonna judge you for the brand you are wearing. At least from what I've encountered, most people just say, hey, that's a nice top, or hey, that's a nice sweater. They don't really ask where it's from. So I really don't think you should be buying clothes based on the brand. So the last tip I have for you guys today is to install Honey on Chrome. So Honey is basically an extension that is only on Chrome, and it only works for online shopping. Once you install it and you go search up a website, Honey will pop out and it will give you a few different discount codes, but the downside to these discount codes is that it doesn't work all the time. It works occasionally, so you just have to be lucky that it works for you in that day and time. Although it doesn't work all the time, I would still say it's a very good way to save on online shopping. I think it'd be a lot easier for you to understand what I'm talking about if you just see it. So I'm gonna show you how to install it and show you how to use it. So let's just get into that. So what you're gonna do first is pull up Chrome. Then you're going to click the 3 dots in the top right corner and click the Extensions tab. Once you're in the Extensions, type in Honey in the search bar. Right now, I already have Honey installed, but all you would do is hit the install button. Now I'm just going to search up a random store. I am just going to use Blue Notes as an example. We're just going to put a random item into our cart. So once we continue to check out, Honey will pop up automatically. All we're going to do now is apply all the codes. And there you have it. I saved about $1 this time. It's not that much, but it's better than nothing. Now if Honey doesn't pop up automatically, you can click the Honey icon in the top right corner and manually apply all the codes yourself in the store's discount slot. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. Hopefully I gave you some new tips on how to save on brand name clothing. If you like this video, give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because if you like this video, you will like my other videos. I can promise you that. If you are watching this right now, you probably stayed till the end of this video, so I am truly thankful for that. Other than that, I guess I will see you in the next video. Bye!
If time by you, I'll take the passenger seat.